By offsetting geometry, we can save a huge amount of time and have the ability to create slots and rectangular holes with a simple line sketch. To get started, I have a rectangle drawn here on the top plane, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the offset command right here from the sketch toolbar. Click OK. And now we've got the offset command active. I'm going to type in the size of my offset. I'm going to type in 1.0. And I'm going to choose any one of these line segments, and it'll preview what's going to happen. So right now it's offsetting it both on the outside and the inside. I don't really want that, so go ahead and turn off bidirectional. I only want it on the outside. But I do want make base construction. That will make these original lines here construction lines and make the new shape out here 1 inch bigger. When you're happy with what you have, click on OK, and there's my shape. Now the offset is determined by this 1 inch dimension here. So if I wanted to change that, I could always just click on it and type in maybe 1/2 inch and automatically adjust. If I wanted to change the original shape of this box, I can just drag that around and I can add dimensions either to the inside controlling box or the outside one, either way. So a real quick way to make some quick modifications. Let's go ahead and change that back to 1 inch. And this is a great way to draw maybe like a base plate that has holes in the corners. I can grab the circle command, drag some circles, put them in the corners here, add a quick relation that says all 4 of these are the same size, make them equal, and maybe add a dimension to it. Quick way to quickly draw something asymmetric, and it gives you a nice layout sketch to help build the design. Next, if I go ahead and delete all this, if I start with just this basic center line, and I start right above the origin here, I'm going to drag out a line, and what I want to do is make that origin right in the middle of that line, so I'm going to hold on Control and select the 2, let go of Control, and choose Make Midpoint. Then what I can say is Offset Entities again, choose that line segment. And this time it's offsetting one direction, but I really actually like to have it go both directions, so I say bidirectional. And then I have this cap ends I can turn on. So if it's not on, you don't see those. Or if you click on cap ends, you can either have arcs or you can have lines. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the arcs option and then click OK. Now I can define the length of that line with a regular smart dimension. I'll type in 3.0. And I can also change the size of the offset by changing this dimension here. So maybe I change it to 0.5. Everything automatically gets smaller. Or change it back to 1 inch. And maybe add a couple circles, snapping right to those endpoints of that line. Make them the same size by holding down Control, choosing equal, and maybe even add a dimension to it to get a fully defined sketch, 1/2 inch. And there's a nice little simple link pre-designed with really only one line segment, an offset, and a couple circles. So a really quick way to design things. I also wanted to point out while we're here, we can use the offset with arcs as well. So choose a 3-point arc, come over here, draw out an arc, and just place it on the screen. And then again, choose the offset command, change my offset maybe to 1/4 inch this time. And you can see quickly I can drag this arc around, I can change the angle, and the offsets automatically follow along. And it's a really quick way to make slots or cuts into a part with really just one arc and one offset command. So really handy. The offset command is a quick way to use existing geometry to create secondary sketch entities. This is a perfect choice for quick slots and basic clearance sketches.